another epic clash of the quarterfinals of the USSSA National Boys Football Championship as record holders St.MARY'S Chitende takes on KIBULI SS. A game that raises many questions, and of course the answers could be few. The history of the two teams is quite different when it comes to winning trophies at the national and East African level. But of course, both have made a name when it comes to boys football, and here they are to meet again. St.MARY'S Chitende dressed in red, while KIBULI SS dressed in blue are here to give us another epic clash after the two other quarterfinals that we saw in the morning, as Bukedia Comprehensive and Jinja Progressive progressed to the next level. My name is John Wycliffe Musinguza, and I welcome you to this afternoon match. There you go. The last won a trophy at the national level. That was in 2023 in Fort Portal, as they beat St. Henry's College Chitovu in a highly contested game. If you remember Abdul Sereko netting the only goal. But of course that year, Chitende had beaten St. Henry's Chitovu in the group stage, and that was a revenge. But back to this game, it has many histories it holds. Both teams have tested the national glory many times. St.MARY'S Chitende winning it 12 times, while KIBULI SS winning it 11 times. There you go. Officials are ready, and the teams are ready. And of course, the anticipation is high, with the fans waiting to see who emerges winner today. Founded in 1946, KIBULI SS is older than St.MARY'S Chitende by 54 years. But of course, that doesn't work in football. Age is just number. We will be soon getting underway and see who makes it to the semi-finals, joining Bukedia Comprehensive and Jinja Progressive Academy. But of course, on the other side, Budo SS is taking on Uganda Matters High School. There goes KIBULI SS to reach at this level. They beat Masaka SS yesterday on penalties. But it's not yet over. A task at hand to eliminate one of the most powerful sides when it comes to schools football, St.MARY'S Chitende. – 2:45 p.m. EAT, and of course the referee gets us underway here at Ngora High School 1. Throw in for KIBULI SS. St.MARY'S Chitende now with the ball, trying to look for that early goal, but of course the ball is cleared away by KIBULI SS. Headed out for a throw in for KIBULI SS. Both teams are trying to make sure that they go past this level and increase their chances of qualifying for the upcoming FIASA games that will be held in Kenya. The last time KIBULI appeared on the East African level was in 2023 in Huye, Rwanda, and lost on semi-finals to Amos College. A throw in for St. Mary's Chitende. They are going for a long throw. Thrown in quickly. A cross is delivered inside the box. Header by the goalkeeper Abdu Mwange. Picks it with ease. He was pivotal for KIBULI SS to qualify to this level yesterday as they overcame Masaka SS on penalty shootouts. Very experienced goalkeeper. Playing with a sports club Villa, but an attack is launched here for St. Mary's Chitende. Player brought down, referee says start up and we play. KIBULI SS with the ball. Ball cleared away, but it will be a throw in for St. Mary's Chitende. Hassan Zungu is the head coach for St. Mary's Chitende. And of course, Rogers Obale has started in their net. Tumwesje Farouk, Ntambi Isaac, Dennis Sirikol Zige, Chigoye Ronald, Mukisa Simon the captain, Ochata Collins, Wakenge Claude, Semogere Jamal, Bahat Clement, and Monda Jahid have started for St. Mary's Chitende. And of course on bench is the Tuta Siraj, Waswa Hassan, Sebagala Ibra, Nkola Arafat, Kasanya Leonard, Chakwa Ashraf, Agok Santos, and of course second Jacob Frank. 0-0 Mukisa Simon with a good pass inside the midfield, but the ball is taken away now by KIBULI SS, trying to gather in some passes inside the field. Good coordination, a through pass is played, but of course goalkeeper Obale Rogers picks it with ease. Offside, and it will be a free kick for KIBULI. 3 minutes played. (0-0) between the record holders of this championship, St. Mary's Chitende and KIBULI SS. Abdu Mwange with a clearance. Now KIBULI SS. Ball is played down front but cleared away. KIBULI SS now with the ball in the midfield. The ball is taken away by St. Mary's Chitende. They knocked out Masaka's favorite, Blessed Sacrament Chimanya, 3-0 yesterday in the round of 16 game. They are still perfect in this championship. Played 5 games and managed to win all their 5 fixtures. Here they are looking for their 6th win. And of course that will mean a lot to them, as they aim at returning at the East African Championship. But of course not going there as Chitende, but as a champion. Free kick for St. Mary's Chitende. An early booking. Referee says he will not tolerate that. Yellow card in the 5th minute. Quite surprising. But of course, in the other 2 games that were played in the morning, Bukedia Comprehensive managed to beat Chadondo SS on penalties after long time of taking penalty shootouts. Masaka's blessed Bukedia Comprehensive, managed to come out as winners and have advanced to semi-finals. But of course, in the first game that was played in the morning, Ginger Progressive Academy beat a resilient Meta SS 1-0, courtesy of Richard Okello's lonely strike in the dying minutes. And they became the first team to qualify for the semi-finals. The winner here will face Ginger Progressive Academy, a game that will be played tomorrow. And the final of this championship will be played on Wednesday this week. 0-0 free kick for Kibuli SS. Long one, but the ball goes over the bar and it will be a goal kick. Goal kick for ST.MARY'S Chitende. Now ST.MARY'S Chitende trying to launch an attack, but the ball is cleared away. Kibuli SS now with the ball. Nice intervention from ST.MARY'S Chitende. The ball is cleared away, but the referee says it will be a throw-in for Kibuli SS. ST.MARY'S Chitende now with the ball, trying to pass in the midfield, back to the defense. The ball is cleared away. Back to the defense, Simon Mukisa. Good pass to find player brought down by for Chitende, and it will be a free kick for ST.MARY'S Chitende. Mukisa Simon wants to go for a quick restart, but changes his mind and he'll go for a long ball. Simon Mukisa delivers the long one, header, but of course the goalkeeper Mwonge Abud picks this one with ease. ST.MARY'S Chitende now with the ball in the midfield. St. Mary's Chitende with a good through pass, but of course goalkeeper Mwange Abudu comes out. And the referee points to the spot. It will be a penalty for St. Mary's Chitende. "11 minutes played, penalty for St. Mary's Chitende. Player down. He needs medical attention. Kibuli SS players trying to explain to the referee that there is nothing the goalkeeper did, but his decision still stands, and it will be a penalty for St. Mary's Chitende. Semogere Jamal in there, but it will be Wakenge Claude to take this one for St. Mary's Chitende. Claude against Mwange. "1-0 for St. Mary's Chitende. Simple penalty, but well calculated by Wakenge Claude, and he gives St. Mary's Chitende an early lead. 1-0 it is. (1-0) in favor of St. Mary's Chitende. Play resumes here. Kibuli SS trying to look for an equalizer, but the ball is well made by St. Mary's Chitende and cleared away. It will be a throw in for Kibuli SS. Quickly started. Looking to deliver a long cross inside the box, but the ball is taken away by St. Mary's Chitende, and it will be a throw in for Kibuli SS. Good chance inside the box, but it will be a corner kick for Kibuli SS, showing you there are fans that have come in big numbers. It seems Bahati Clement will not be able to continue. He walks off the pitch. And the change will be made. The corner well delivered inside the box. Headed in again, but cleared not far away. Kibuli SS with the ball in the box. Crossed again, but finally cleared away by St. Mary's Chitende. Throw in for Kibuli SS. Ball cleared away. Long ball delivered in. Simon Mukisa now the captain with the ball. Passes in the midfield, but the ball is taken away. Kibuli SS tries to deliver a good cross, but well met by St. Mary's Chitende. Still Kibuli with the ball. Finally cleared away by St. Mary's Chitende. and it will be a throw in for KIBULI SS. Play resumes. KIBULI SS now on the right flank, but the ball is cleared away and it will be a goal kick. It will be a goal kick for St.MARY'S Chitende. And finally, Bahati Clement is replaced by Nkola Arafat. An early change for St.MARY'S Chitende. Hope it doesn't disturb the game plan for Hassan Zungu. But now KIBULI in the midfield. Still dominating play in the midfield. Playing their traditional football. But of course, St.MARY'S Chitende not allowing anything in their own half. Now Arafat Nkola just been introduced. Emron Lukoba on the other side of KIBULI SS will be trying to make sure that the team returns at the East African Games. Still 1-0 in favor of St.MARY'S Chitende. Referee says it will be a free kick for KIBULI Secondary School. Many players have gone through KIBULI Secondary School. A chance for St.MARY'S Chitende to double their lead. But the referee says it will be a free kick for KIBULI Secondary School. The likes of Alan Okello, who currently plays at Vipers, has played for KIBULI SS before. Nafian Alionzi, the goalkeeper at Uganda Cranes, and of course plays his football outside the country. Free kick for KIBULI Secondary School in the middle of the park. Trying to look for that equalizer. The likes of Stephen Desemukwala. Good chance. Good shot, but goalkeeper Obale Rogers calmly collects his ball and tells his defenders to move forward as he goes for a long one. But it's well dealt with by KIBULI defense. Now trying to pass in the midfield, but the ball is taken away and finally cleared away by KIBULI SS. Now KIBULI SS with the ball, cleared away by St.MARY'S Chitende. Ball goes out and it will be a goal kick for KIBULI SS. "20 minutes played." And of course, the referee says there will be a cooling break. Too hot here in Ngora. And both teams have been given a chance to go for a cooling break. And of course, the coaches may get a chance to issue new instructions to their players. Play has resumed. Well, what a first half we are having here. 21 minutes played, and already the record holders, St. Mary's Chitende, they are in the lead after that penalty, and of course well converted by Claudio Wakenge. What is your take so far?
Looking at how the game is, really both teams have come with a good fight. They are really trying to do a lot of work. Looking at the midfield of KIBULI SS, Joshua, shot number 8 is really doing a don't work, and he's calling Bashiri as he has also done the same. But of course, team Chitende, you know, their ball, their style of play is just they are strong in aerial balls compared to KIBULI SS, which is a passing team. But of course, perhaps that team St. Mary's Chitende, those are the glory seekers, and of course they're missing in the previous edition, missing to take the title. They will be looking at extending the lead as the record champions. Of course, they have 12 trophies, 12 titles in their name, but of course, Team KIBULI have 11. They will be looking at leveling up with St. Mary's Chitende, but of course, it won't be an easy game. First of all, the two teams are familiar to each other. They know each other, and some of the players have met before. And let's expect a good game, an entertaining game. And of course, we have seen Team Chitende trying to do something. And of course, just like I told you, their strength is in the aerial balls, and they are trying to utilize every chance that comes around them to make sure that they will take the day. But we cannot rule out Team KIBULI. They are trying to build something from their midfield. Of course, Joshua and Ibashi doing quite a don't work in the midfield, but let's wait and see the normal minutes how it end. But of course, half time in the 12th minute, we saw them actually messing up. Their goalkeeper Mwoge commits a foul, and of course it cost them. Of course, the penalty was awarded, and so Team St. Mary's Chitende, they did make a mistake. They converted it and making it 1-0. Of course, St. Mary's Chitende, now KIBULI, head seat. Let's see how they can start up here. St. Mary's with a long one, up for looking for the strikers, but either way by KIBULI. Let's see how they can move here. KIBULI with a long one, up for looking for the forwards. Good defending from St. Mary's Chitende. Let's see what they can do here. They have a chance, but of course, St. Mary's Chitende gets that one. They decide to go for a long ball, up for looking for the strikers. Let's see what they can do here. But of course, well dealt by... That is defender, puts on just number 2 for Team KIBULI says a quick one there, but St. Mary's gets it back. St. Mary's Chitende, let's see what he can do here. But of course, they take a blind, but they have regained it. St. Mary's Chitende, there is a good one to the left flag. Let's see what they can do here. Chitende trying to pass now with a lot of ease, but goes out for so in for Team KIBULI. Quick one there. Let's see what they can do here. KIBULI, but goes away for so in for Team KIBULI. I mean St. Mary's Chitende. 24 minutes played. 1-0 is the score in favor of Team St. Mary's Chitende, the record champions, the glory seekers, and of course, throwing. Goes out for throwing for Team that KIBULI. They have started a quick one there, but of course now KIBULI SS trying to do something here. St. Mary's comes now. St. Mary's Chitende, just number 19, passive behind, but of course they decide to go for their aerial balls. But of course they have a chance here. St. Mary's Chitende, what can they do here? They have a chance to go, but whether there is a goalkeeper, Mwoge, comes here to rescue the team. They had created something, but they have failed to utilize. They would have doubled the lead team by now. St. Mary's Chitende. Let's see KIBULI SS trying to play with a lot of. It's just number 13 now here. KIBULI What can they do? They said the shoot, but well intercepted by St.MARY'S. But still KIBULI SS. They want to do something here on the right hand flag. A cross, but of course goes out. But header from St.MARY'S Chitende and goes out for a throw in for team KIBULI. Throw in for KIBULI SS. And of course the fans have really turned up in good number. This is one of the games because the two teams are familiar to each other and perhaps that they are the ones competing for the titles. Looking at teams, St.MARY'S Chitende, they have 12, they are the record champions. And of course KIBULI SS have 11. They will be looking at leveling with St.MARY'S Chitende, but they are trailing by goal to nothing. Ball goes out for a throw in for team that is KIBULI SS. In fact, it's a free kick for team KIBULI. Free kick for team KIBULI SS. Looking at ways of equalizing before half time. KIBULI let's see how they can take that one. But of course, if they plan well, it can yield something. Goalkeeper Obale trying to command his defenders. KIBULI with a free kick. Of course, center referee telling the boys, let's see what they can do here, KIBULI SS. Long one there being taken, but of course goes out for a goal kick. It was a good one, but off target. Goes out for a goal kick for team St.MARY'S Chitende. The fans have really turned up in a good number. This is one of the entertaining games to watch. Just like I told you, the two teams are familiar to each other. Obale starts that one from behind. Long one there have been taken, but headed away by KIBULI SS. So in for team St.MARY'S Chitende. Good one there from just number 2 St.MARY'S, headed away by KIBULI SS. Let's see how they can come back here. But goes out for so in for team that is KIBULI SS. Of course, they have started a quick one there. They can do something, but St.MARY'S gets it. Now St.MARY'S Chitende. Just number 2. What can he do here? He has decided to go for a long ball for looking for the forwards. Let's see, but well dealt with the defenders of KIBULI. KIBULI SS, but also St.MARY'S. Not giving KIBULI time to race here. They have kept them busy. St.MARY'S Chitende. St.MARY'S a good one there, but of course goes out for a goal kick. It was a good one. Fans, just like I told you, they will come up with good number. It's good number, but of course St.MARY'S try to do something. They want double the lead before half time. Already they have one. So in for team that is St.MARY'S Chitende. Just number 2, Collins. Start that one, a quick one there. He has decided to go for a cross. Let's see, St.MARY'S here have a chance, but goes out for a goal kick. What a lousy one. Goal kick for team KIBULI SS. 30 minutes played. 1-0 in favor of St.MARY'S Chitende. Of course, goalkeeper Muoge starts a long one there up front looking for the strikers. Advancing forward his team now, St.MARY'S Chitende. They want double the lead. Well dealt to his defender. Now it's KIBULI trying to pass from the midfield. KIBULI SS. They want to do something here. Now Bashir. KIBULI. Bashir for KIBULI. He's trying to do a lot of donkey work. He wins a free kick. That is the Bashir. He did the same yesterday. And here he is doing the same. Of course, the player is down for Team St.MARY'S. It's not feeling well. Of course, the medic has been called to rescue the situation. I was telling you about Bashir. Puts on just number 6 for Team KIBULI SS. Does a lot of donkey work in the midfield. Very strong, very physical, very calm. That's a player by the name of Bashir for KIBULI SS. He's called Limar Bashir. Referee possesses the play. 1-0 is the score in favor of team that is St.MARY'S Chitende. Free kick for team KIBULI SS. The cameras are showing Bashir, a player who has put up an individual performance ever since the tournament began. Puts on just number 6 for team KIBULI SS. Mwoge with a free kick to start. Decides to go for a long ball, looking for the forwards, but headed away by St.MARY'S Chitende. Now KIBULI SS, what can they do? Well controlled. Now KIBULI, what can they do in the left-hand flank? But good defending from team St.MARY'S, but can't go far. And it's so in now for team KIBULI SS. So in for team KIBULI SS. Good one there. Let's see how they can build up something here. But of course, good defending from St.MARY'S Chitende, and they decide to clear it away. Now KIBULI SS, St.MARY'S Chitende. Now KIBULI St.MARY'S with the chance here. What can they do here? In the left-hand flank of the wing, St.MARY'S Chitende. What can need? Quick delivery there. But of course, goes out for a goal kick. Can't yield something. It was not a good one. Goal kick for team KIBULI SS. 34 minutes played. Mwonge, goalkeeper for team KIBULI SS. Abdul Mwonge starts that one. Of course, the player is down for team that is St.MARY'S Chitende. Shot number 18. Jahid is down for team St.MARY'S Chitende. The medic try to work on him. Let's see whether he can continue. The alcohol comes out. And of course, we saw earlier on St.MARY'S Chitende making an early lead. Will it be again another blow for team St.MARY'S Chitende? Of course, Jahid matched out with the medic. I'm seeing here now. Looks like he cannot be positioned to continue. He has to leave the pitch now for his brother. Of course, referee now St.MARY'S Chitende trying to do something here. KIBULI with a good one there. Now one foul free kick for team KIBULI SS. Just like I told you, Jahid cannot continue. And of course, Ashraf Kiakua comes in for him. He cannot be in position to continue. Very unfortunate for team St.MARY'S Chitende. They have lost so far 2 before half time. 2 of their players have been substituted. because they cannot continue. Now Kibuli with a chance here. Let's see what they can do here. Of course, St.MARY'S good defending from them. But Kibuli again, back again. Try to make a cross there, but well dead with the St.MARY'S Chitende. Now with a counter attack here. What can they do here? 1 against 1. But of course, the ball goes out for a throw in for team Kibuli SS. Good one there, being thrown now Mwonge. Goalkeeper Abdul Mwonge. Let's see what he can do here. Decides to go for a long ball. But of course, can't reach far in the midfield now. St.MARY'S Chitende. With a good one there in front, looking for their striker. Let's see now how they can build up something here. St.MARY'S Chitende. St.MARY'S trying to do something, but well dealt with the defender from Kibuli SS. 1-0 is the score. 37 minutes gone. Still. And of course now Kibuli trying to build it from behind. Goalkeeper Mwonge. It's a good one, but of course Kibuli SS, St.MARY'S comes in the mix there. But of course they have managed to get it. Kibuli SS trying to build it from behind. Let's see what they can do here. Now Joshua with a good one here. What can they do here? Just number 10 now for Kibuli. But well dead with the defender from St.MARY'S Chitende. Good defending there. St.MARY'S Chitende. St.MARY'S now. Kibuli comes in the mix, but St.MARY'S managed to get that one. Decides to go for a long ball. Just like I told you, that's their strengths. Kibuli starting to build from behind. Just number 13. Good one to Joshua. Trying to come up here, Joshua. For Kibuli SS. And of course, wins a free kick. Free kick for team Kibuli SS. They are trying to do something great here. Looking for ways of equalizing before half time. Just number 13 for Kibuli. Just number 13. Joel. Sembacha Joel. One of the great left back we have. Let's go for a diagonal ball. Let's see what they can do here, Kibuli. But of course, looks like they committed an offense. And it's a free kick for team that is St.MARY'S Chitende. Joel Sembacha plays as a left back for team that is Kibuli SS. Very good, very calm, good in set pieces. 39 minutes gone. St.MARY'S Chitende with a free kick. Goalkeeper decides to go for a long ball on Bale. Let's see what they can do here. St.MARY'S Chitende, can they double the lead? And of course, free kick for team. Rather, it's a throw in. Of course, they start that one quickly. Kibuli SS, now St.MARY'S Chitende, trying to do something here. They want double the lead. St.MARY'S Chitende, they have opportunity, but of course, well dealt with Kibuli SS. Now it's Kibuli in the midfield trying to do something. Joshua decides to go for a long ball here, looking for the forwards. Goalkeeper Bale gets that one easily. One minute added. 40 minutes are done. 1 minute added, extra 1 minute. Will Kibuli equalize before stoppage of half time? Or St.MARY'S Chitende will double the lead? But of course, St.MARY'S Chitende, they want to do something here. Has played some good touches in the midfield there. They decide to go for now St.MARY'S by Kibuli. Good defending from them. But of course, goalkeeper Obale controls that one with a lot of ease, trying to take his own time. I don't know what he's intending to do, but of course, gets it in his hand. Goalkeeper Obale, Rogers Ombale for team St.MARY'S Chitende. Very calm. Of course, half time gets done. 1-0 in favor of St.MARY'S Chitende. A goal that was scored from the penalty spot in the 12th minute by Claudie. Is the one who scored, converted from the penalty spot in the 40th minute. We have seen St.MARY'S playing their traditional football, aerial balls, and of course KIBULI SS trying to pass, trying to build from the back. But of course they haven't got a goal. They are trailing by goal to nothing. Let's come back for second half and see how things will unfold. At the end of the day, this is quarterfinals 3.
Ninje anaitwa Godwin Bwambale omukoli eyukakolana ekintu Tayari West Television chabiri kakasibwa ende omukulu owerihanga eri Uganda owekisumbi yori Kaguta M7 akibya inakabongera erwenzori sub region omanja cha Chabalaza akisabya inali mu district eyebundibujo chakabiri akisabya mu district eyentoroko chakasatu akisasa mu district eyekasese kandi nakanirya abatakandulani okwakisahu echenyakasanga omukulu oirihanga chiruchakan akisakania n'abanyamyath erilo omoronzeru sub region echinemba Tayari West Television chikakulanisa ya eri kuichaku olubungulo president live.
Oku programs rukuratana aha Tayari West.
Yenze Romis Portable Kawomera Musanyusa The Vibe Master Muno Kuchido Chaliwa era ne chaliwo Sembero mbonge ko Nkujuze sanyu n'obuvumu Losa kubuwomi obujjuvu okuvira ddala mu bibala ebyaffe ebyawano ndi ku mutindo gwa nsi yonna kye kinsukulumiza ku balala Mpulidde obuwomi.
Oh yes, Romi's wine osukulumye. Romi's.
Otaferwa aha Tayari West. Otaferwa aha Tayari West.
Nabucho social media yekiza konkatitwe abarya mbabanza babishoma okubara abitwaza nese muzabo hine bitarumu konka esimo yanje nayo munyadini nayo mwana wanje nayo mukazi yanje waje ti byona nibizamo kuyi habazire kitu no gukora no gumuntu ntwambushinga tuzombisenge byabana cyakubire cyice omwishiki mukuru kuzo mukisengeke omwojo mukuru omukisengeke, but we are going to be forced to go there. Abana twakubyama mbararaso
nikyetagisa kinahurire bigere byawe tinkugitanzi yo mushego
norhotaro
nyowe kindi kutekateka ngo wakubasa kuba yakitandikireho kinteki akabahikire kandi naye bari kuretera social media ahabo kubanera ko kutusiyaho information yes nera ko kutusiyaho information and itwenka abanyamahurire ntumanya ngo information is power nahabwe cyo kumanyisibwa n'ikintu kikuru omu development omukumanya na socially omukumanya na economically even internationally.
Aba bana waba keepinga busy ukabakora program ni wowe ko kagizaho nabo kore kuri yo kusimura nje mukagisimura ukakora kire bakakora kiri rero kijo kabagirira ko bwire then ukataho no bwire bwo kubyama bitobwo bahahakira umabato ati ni kwata bakuru mbateza bato akubani mugira ntatu waguma social media uri atajirho omwana nawe nahurira kubi mbe nahakorobezamo ubundi areberaho nko mu kitanda konka ukontrolinga omwana ha social media na no mukuru twanguhi konka social media ne cyangire
we are fresh and clean tuli bakozi we want to win
utwire noyinde kwangura umudidi gwa sente ikiriza twanjurire bet paka umunyamukago wawe yegeta mukutu gwa bet paka utandika kwangura mpaka hamizano yona yawe yokunda nkempira ya Premier League, La Liga, Bundesliga, virtual games nka Aviator, Jackpot nendijo minji nibakwana za bonasi n'ibindi by'amani yegita betpaka.com uri gukoresha promo code ya Tayari West utunge bonuses utandike kwangura mpaka Betpaka ni rebero rw'ekitongole cya Lotteries and Gaming Regulatory Board of Uganda kandi no kubetinga kuri kwikirizwa bw'abaryansi y'imyaka 25 amateka n'ubushoshoreke n'ibikoratirwa
otaferwa aha Tayari West.
Izina ryanjye nibanyita Mushemeza Elijah Dickens ndiyo mukugu aha byentasya na nebyentunguka na nebyo butegeki kandi ndi member wa parlamenta abwishaza ebyashema eyamashuma ebakweta Shema County South nija kuba nimbasiyo program burusande kugashayi kikuminemu program eji ntuje torutindo tuje kuba ntureba orutindo ryagati ebyentasya na nebyo butegeki ebyetasya nibireta bita obutegeki burungi kandi obutegeki burungi nubaso utakugunjura ebyentasya bwene program ejo nija kuba nihuzwa abantu bingi munonga so program yorutindo abantu mwena nyenda mu gihurukirize twetegereze entasya yihanga ukwe kubasa kureta obugiga umakaga abantu entunguka yihanga ryona.
Equalizer, but the ball is cleared away by St.MARY'S Chitende. Now KIBULI regains possession in the midfield, but of course it's cleared away by St.MARY'S Chitende, and now trying to attack to look for that second goal, but of course goalkeeper Abdu Muwange deals with the ball very well. Quickly started in the midfield. KIBULI SS trying to chase that equalizer in these early minutes of the first half. A long shot, but it's blocked. Regained by KIBULI SS. St.MARY'S Chitende now with the ball cleared away. Now controlled by KIBULI SS. St. Mary's Chitende. St. Mary's Chitende now with another attack. A chance inside the box. Referee says it's a handball and it will be a free kick for KIBULI SS. (1-0) for the 2 minutes played. Only 2 played on the second half. And the two giants are meeting. KIBULI SS has won the East African title. That was in 2022 in Arusha. And that's not a question to St. Mary's Chitende, who has won it over 10 times. But of course, the last time they won it was in 2023 in Huye, Rwanda. And last year, Amos College, who were co-hosts with Bukedia Comprehensive, beat them on the final. And this year they will go to Kenya as defending champions. Because as we speak now, they are not in this championship. Throw in for St. Mary's Chitende. Well controlled in the midfield. St. Mary's Chitende trying to look for that second goal in this second half. Simon Mkisa leaves the ball to cross the line and it will be a throw in for St. Mary's Chitende. Very experienced captain. Has been playing for Sports Club Villa in the Uganda Premier League. Chitende now with another glorious opportunity. A minus is laid but blocked and it's cleared away by KIBULI SS. Now it's a throw in for St. Mary's Chitende. In this year's championship, KIBULI SS has scored 10 goals. 1 against Greenlight Islamic in the group stages, 1 against Quality High School, and 4 past St. Gerald before they beat Wuziga Islamic 4-1 in the quarterfinals. A chance for them to get an equalizer, but the ball goes out and it will be a goal kick for St. Mary's Chitende. What a chance squandered. One of the best chances created in the second half. Goalkeeper Obale Rogers on his debut with St. Mary's Chitende. St. Mary's Chitende now. Dennis Chisiriko back to Wakenge. The ball is out for a throw in for KIBULI SS. Some players have passed through St. Mary's Chitende and have gone on to play national and international football, the likes of Bobo Sibia Ruhanga, Frank Tumwes Jezaga, the likes of Eunice Sentamu, currently at Vipers SC. All have played for St. Mary's Chitende. Throw in for KIBULI Secondary School. Inside the box of St. Mary's Chitende. Now the ball is out of danger. Trying to gather one passes. Arafat Nkola, but the ball is taken away. A good chance for St. Mary's Chitende. The ball is delivered inside the box, cleared away, and it will be a throw in for St. Mary's Chitende. Throw in for St. Mary's Chitende to be delivered by Isaac Antambi. Earlier on, two forced substitutions for St. Mary's Chitende as Wakenge Claude, Bahat Vitwaire and Monda Jahid were replaced by Nkora Arafat and Chakua Ashraf respectively. Now Kibuli SS on the attack. The referee says the ball had already crossed the line and it will be a throw in for St. Mary's Chitende. The temperatures and the weather has changed here in Ngora. Looks like it will be raining soon. On the other quarterfinal that is still taking place, USSSA and Uganda Matters have gone to halftime with a goalless draw. Nice switching from St. Mary's Chitende, but of course the ball crosses the line and will be a throw in for Kibuli SS. Kibuli trying to look for that equalizer, and at least they take the game to the penalty shootouts. Now Kibuli SS in the midfield. Nice tackle, but it will be a throw in for St. Mary's Chitende. Blind pass to St. Mary's Chitende now on the attack. 3 against 2. It will be a corner kick for St. Mary's Chitende. (1-0) in favor of St. Mary's Chitende. Farouk Tumwesje soon delivering this corner. Crossed in. The ball is still outside the box of Kibuli SS, but it will be a throw in for Kibuli. Quickly restarted, but the ball is taken away by St. Mary's Chitende. Kibuli regains possession, trying to dodge his marker. Now Kibuli with the ball. Well controlled on the line. Nice pass inside. Kibuli with an opportunity here to get an equalizer, but the ball is cleared away by St. Mary's Chitende. Regained by Kibuli, a long shot, but it's blocked. Now St. Mary's Chitende in the midfield, trying to look for Farouk Tumwesije. Going past his marker, plays Wakenge. Now to Ntambi Isaac. Throw in for Kibuli SS. Now it's a throw in for St. Mary's Chitende. The game looks so boring. Both teams going for high balls. Well crossed in by the goalkeeper Abdu Mwonge. deals with that one with ease. 12 minutes played on the second half. Still 1-0 in favor of St. Mary's Chitende. St. Mary's Chitende now in the midfield. Kibuli regains possession, trying to take on his markers. The ball is cleared outside and will be a throw in for Kibuli Secondary School. Double change as Ogeiruoth Gilbert and Kawalia A-Class will be coming on for Chibesi Abdrahim and Cheyune Twaha. Twaha Cheyune and Chibesi Ibrahim have been replaced by Kawalia A-Class and Ogeiruoth Gilbert. Throw in for Kibuli SS. They deliver a long one inside the box, but the ball is headed wide and will be a goal kick for Kibuli SS. The last time both teams met was last year. Was at the National Championship where they drew 0-0 and Kibuli SS was knocked out on the penalty shootouts. Good chance for St. Mary's Chitende, but the forward fails to meet the ball and will be out for a goal kick. Goal kick for Kibuli SS. The other time they met was in 2023 in Rwanda for the East African Games and drew 1-1. That was still the group stages before St. Mary's Chitende went on to win that title. And of course their last East African title they have in the cupboard. The winner between the two sides will meet Ginger Progressive Academy, who earlier on booked his semi-final slot after beating Menta SS 1-0, courtesy of Richard Okello's goal in the second half. Good goal for St. Mary's Chitende. (2-0) for St. Mary's Chitende. (55 minutes). Seems Dennis Chisiriko come down inside the box, controlled the ball and tapped it home to double the lead for the Wakiso best side. 2-0, St. Mary's Chitende leading. Well, what a goal. But after this, does Kibuli remain with any chances to make sure at least they can be back in this game?
They are playing. I don't see whether they will have chances of equalizing because already they are trailing by 2-0. But still, team St. Mary's Chitende, they are looking forward to score more goals because that is, I think that is their aim. And so they are doing whatever it takes. They have even got a free kick. And it's from a crucial area. They can convert it again in the back of the net because I'm seeing a lot of seems like the Kibuli SS players are now getting demoralized. But let's wait and see how they will react. But I don't see whether they can come back here to equalize and probably lead win the game. I don't think because St. Mary's Chitende having missed the last year's title. This time around, it looks so a well-determined side to take this title. basing on the way they played right from the group stages. They won all their games, even yesterday. In fact, they have never gone to the penalty, no game. And here they are. Of course, they have a chance here, but of course, goalkeeper Moge does well there, saving his team.
Well, 2-0 for St. Mary's Chitende. Yesterday they beat St. Blessed Sacrament Chimanya 3-0 to reach this level. They have been a very disciplined team. They have not yet conceded any goal since this championship began. And here they are marching on to the semi-finals. Can KIBULI make any wonders in this championship? We haven't seen any 2-0 comeback since the tournament began. Throw in for KIBULI SS. A cross delivered inside the box, but it's cleared away. Now KIBULI in attack. They have a chance to cross this ball in. Well crossed, but well dealt with by the defense and the goalkeeper. Obale Rogers, he has had a very good performance since this championship began. I think one of the best goalkeepers. St. Mary's Chitende have the best goalkeeper of the championship last year, though he doesn't qualify to participate in this year's championship. Looks like KIBULI will also have a forced substitution as the referee sends both teams into a cooling break and the coaches have time to give new instructions to the players. Still time to get something out of this game, but of course a comfortable lead for St. Mary's Chitende. Play will resume. Audu Mwonge, the goalkeeper of KIBULI SS, goes for a long ball. Well crossed in, but well cleared away by the defense of St. Mary's Chitende. Last year, St. Mary's Chitende lost on the semi-finals against Amus College on penalty shootouts after goalless draw. While KIBULI SS did not even make it to this level last year. As it stands, it's only Bukedia Comprehensive that made it to the last year's top 4 that has also qualified for the semi-finals this year. Defending champions, St. Julian High School, were knocked out on the round of 16 by Ginger Progressive Academy. And of course, finalists Amus College were knocked out on the round of 32 by Green Light Islamic School. It will be St. Mary's Chitende to join Bukedia Comprehensive, the only two sides that will be in the semi-finals last year and this year. Ginger Progressive is the other side that has also qualified for the semi-finals, and we are waiting to see what comes out of the other quarter-final game that is taking place between USSSA and Uganda Matters High School Lubaga. Kibuli SS. The ball is cleared away by St. Mary's Chitende. Then Chisiriko trying to fight for the ball. Now Kibuli SS on the run. Well controlled. A call for a penalty, but referee says play on. And it will be a goal kick for St. Mary's Chitende. And 2-0 it is. Now in the midfield, both teams trying to fight for the ball, but Kibuli SS now Kibuli trying to look for a consolation. But of course they have played very well. They are comfortably dominating the play despite being 2-0 down. Kibuli SS now. The ball is cleared away. Arafat in call of St. Mary's Chitende. With the ball entering the box, crosses, well made, but the ball is finally cleared away by Kibuli SS. (2-0) in favor of St. Mary's Chitende. Now a good, a nice through pass here. Kibuli SS on the run. Nice shot, but simple work for the goalkeeper, Obale Rogers. "65 minutes played, only 15 left for St. Mary's Chitende to advance to the next level, or for Kibuli SS to make its magic happen." It will be a throw in for St. Mary's Chitende.
So in for team St. Mary's Chitende. Two balls in the pitch. And of course shot number 4. Looking at the game, team that is Kibuli SS, I think they cannot come back and do their magic. They can't do magic. I'm not seeing, we shall not see any miracle from them, because looking at the way team that is St. Mary's Chitende is playing, they are so much composed, so much determined, trying to do closing spaces that the team that is Kibuli SS are trying to create. But of course, team team that is Chibule will be missing the services of Bashir, who has been forced to leave the pitch. He has some knock, and we saw him yesterday again. Just playing because of the love for the team, but he's not fit. He's not full fit. He's not. In fact, he's not healthy. He had to leave the pitch for his brother, but he has done a lot of donkey work for his team. Unfortunately, they are trailing by 2-0, but he has offered his best much as he has left. That is the player by name of Limar, that's Bashir. He has had a very good game today, and so even yesterday he had a very good game, but unfortunately he has been forced to leave the pitch because he has some knock. Here is now team Kibuli SS trying to do something, but I think they can't because team ST.MARY'S Chitende looks so much composed and determined to progress to the next round.
Well, 13 minutes left to play. It will be a throw in for Kibuli SS. They will go for a long throw. There goes Coach Emron Lukoba trying to issue instructions to the boys and see if they can make a difference to this score. Throw in for ST.MARY'S Chitende. Two-zero. There goes Claude in the midfield. Now ST.MARY'S Chitende on the right wing. Looking for another chance. Well delivered. A third goal for ST.MARY'S Chitende. Arafat Nkola with a very good header. To make it 3 for Chitende. It seems over for Kibuli Secondary School.
Just like I told you, I don't see them coming back. I don't see any miracle happening. But they still have some minutes, like some 11 minutes, if they are to come back to equalize and probably take the game to the penalty shootouts, or come back and score 4 goals in. I don't see them scoring 4 goals in the remaining 11 minutes. It looks like their journey is done, and they will have to go back and prepare for the next edition. Or else, I don't see them, just like I said, because already they look so much demoralized. See their reaction is not that far. They look so much humiliated, and team that is ST.MARY'S Chitende, they're getting another goal because based on the way they have started to play, that team by name of Kibuli says they are really so much demoralized. Seems like, I don't know, but their coaches have to do a lot. They have to do a lot if they are to defend the three. To avoid more conceding, they have to do a lot. Unless otherwise, they may concede another goal in the remaining 11 minutes. That's team Kibuli says. And I said it this side around that they will be missing services of Bashir, who has been so much instrumental in the midfield. And so now we have seen team that is ST.MARY'S Chitende pass the midfield with a lot of ease.
Well, it seems ST.MARY'S Chitende will have a triple substitution as their top scorer, Leonard Kasanya, with 4 goals, will be introduced soon in this game. And of course, Santos Agok is one of those players who are also on the wait to see if they can add on the tally. Sebagala Ibra will also be introduced. Wakenge Claude gave ST.MARY'S Chitende the lead in the 12th minute with a penalty spot. From the penalty spot, is being introduced and replaced by Santos Agok. Farouk Tumwesje is also replaced by Kasanya Leonard. Three forwards brought on the pitch. And it has started raining here at Ngora 1. Still 3-0 for St. Mary's Chitende. Leonard Kasanya, his first touch goes out of the pitch. It will be a throw in for Kibuli SS. Still 3-0 in favor of Kibuli, in favor of St. Mary's Chitende, sorry. They are marching on to the semi-finals with the unbeaten run. And of course, having scored a couple of goals in this championship. "73 minutes played. Kibuli looking for a consolation. Nice turn. A good pass, but of course, still with Kibuli. Now Chitende takes on the ball. Ashraf Chakua with a good pass to Santos Agok. His first touch is not good, and goalkeeper Abdu Mwanga collects the ball. Santos Agok again. He takes his time, tries to cross, but the ball is blocked and cleared away by Kibuli. Now in the midfield, Kibuli SS. Ball regained by St. Mary's Chitende. Kibuli now. Kibuli trying to possess. The real meaning of youth football. 3 goals down, but they are still passing that ball. Instead of going for long balls and look for a consolation, maybe an equalizer too, they are here still on their tradition. Credit to the little ones of Kibuli SS. Well, they are known of producing very good players, and here they are showing you how they really do it. Start them young, prepare them, and give them a platform to showcase what they have. No wonder they are one of the best footballing schools in the country. Throw in for St. Mary's Chitende. Isaac Ntambi to deliver this one. Player brought down, referee says, let's play on. And Vincent Kasangaki puts that ball out for a throw in for St. Mary's Chitende. Good shot from Ashraf Chakua, but it goes wide and it's a goal kick for Kibuli SS. Kibuli SS now trying to launch an attack, but the referee says it's a free kick for St. Mary's Chitende. 3-0 it is. Very, very slim hopes for Kibuli SS. Now Leonard Kasanya trying to go past his markers. Santos Agok with an open chance, but his shot goes over the bar. 3-0 it will stay. Well, it was a nice chance created by Leonard Kasanya. Well met by Santos Agok, but his shot, not well calculated, went over the bar. He already has the goal to his name. He was one of the goal scorers in yesterday's game as they beat Blessed Sacrament Chimanya 3-0 to advance to this level. Now St. Mary's Chitende, Isaac Ntambi to Leonard Kasanya. Throw in for St. Mary's Chitende. Tambi Isaac. Security too high for these games. To make sure that everyone is secure. Good cross delivered in by Leonard Kasanya, but well dealt with by the goalkeeper Mwonge Audu. Some of the St. Julian High School officials trying to watch this game from aside as they also prepare for next year's championship. They are the reigning champions, but of course they won't be able to defend the title. Ball brought in, but of course it's a free kick for the free kick is awarded the other side. The referee says it will be a free kick for St. Mary's Chitende. Isaac Ntambi now back to Isaac, but the ball is put out for a throw in for St. Mary's Chitende. Cleared away by Kibuli SS. It has become a norm that whoever, and it's full time here. St. Mary's Chitende 3, Kibuli Secondary School 0. St. Mary's Chitende advances to the semi-finals, and of course we'll be facing Jinja Progressive Academy tomorrow morning.
AZAM TV banna mu byokunyumirwa okulaba TV bongedde ebirungo mu mpeereza yaabwe nate. Funa kit ya AZAM TV ku $8 gyokka. Kituufu ddala $8. Oba funa dikoda ya AZAM TV ku $4 gyokka. Ke kaseera okwemala egguga ne La Liga, Italian Serie A, German Bundesliga, Ligi ya Saudi Arabia ne Carabao Cup ku AZAM Plus ne Play Package mu HD. Nyumirwa ebina Uganda ku Chamuka TV ku AZAM Pure ku $13 zokka buli mwezi. Nyumirwa ebyemizannyo ebya buli kika ne AZAM TV. Ekyasinze okuba ebbeeyi rayisi no genda wa agent waffe yenna oba okube ku ssimu nooti 3 3 nooti omanye ebisingawo.
AZAM TV, entertainment for everybody.
Otaferwa aha tayari West.
Abantu abali mukorora tayari West ntubatangira kandi tubamanyisa mbwire butalihara kutandikana nyenche biro byokwezi 12 His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni aja kuba nabungira Rwenzori sub-region kutandikana biro kwezi 12 kucha ebiro kwezi 14 omu bunkubaza Rwenzori region halimu district Nkantoroko Bundibujo hamu na Kasese naja kuba narambura abantu abatungire sente za PDM nukwasobole kurora nkuko basobole kubantu bazikozesa kandi kutandika cyakana ebiro byokwezi 15 naja kuba Alimutoro region narambura district omu halimu Kabarole Poto halimu Chenjojo Chegegwa na basobole kuba narora ebyo mu habintu bibasobole kuba bakozesa rundi abantu abatungire senteze eziyatero kuyambaho obunaku zibasobole kuba bazikozesa kurungi rundi otaruga tayari West ntujja kubantu bikuletera namberoni.
Otaferwa aha tayari West.
Nabucho social media yekiza konkatitwe abari ambabanza babishoma okubara abitwaza nese muzabo hine bitarumu konka esimu yanje nayo munyadini nayo mwana wanje nayo mukazi yanje waje ti byona nibizamo zile kitu inokora no gumuntu ntwambushinga tuzombisenge byabana cyakubire cyice umushi mukuru kuzomutsengece umujo mukuru umutsenge but we are going to be forced to go there abana twakubyamambara araso
nicyeta gisashe burire bigere byawe tinko gitanzi yo mushego
norhotaro
nyo kindi kutekateka ngo wakubasa kuba yakitandikireho kinteki akabahikire kandi naye bari kuturetera social media ahabo kubanera ko kutusiyaho information yes nera ko kutusiyaho information and itwenka abanyamahurire ntumanya ngo information is power nahabo cyo kumanyisabwa n'ikintu kikuru omu development omukumanya na sociale omukumanya na economically even internationally.
Aba bana waba keepinga busy ukabakora program ni wowe ko kagizaho nabo kore kuryo kusimura nje mukagisimura ukakora kire bakakora kiri rero kijo kabagirira nko bwire then ukataho no bwire bwo kubya bitobwo bahahakira umabato ati ni nkwata bakuru mbateza bato akuba ni mugira ntatu waguma social media uri atajirho omwana nawe nahurira kubi mbe naho akorobezamo ubundi areberaho nko mu kitanda konka ukontrolling omwana ha social media na no mukuru twanguhi konka social media ne cyangire
Otaferwa aha tayari West.
Twatira makuru ageshonga aha tayari West kurwo mushonda zona nanye matnebe
amena danda kwakunda kurwo kumaza bakora katano
kurgashaha ibiri zo mabazeo kutyashaha ishatu zo mabazeo
Otaferwa
Otaferwa aha tayari West.